Good morning. It is Thursday, February 26, 2026, and I am at the Grand Canyon Visitor Center. I am going to be taking the orange shuttle at 8 a.m. down to South Kaibab Trailhead, where I will then be hiking down to Bright Angel Campground and hanging out for the day before I head out to Clear Creek tomorrow. Here we are at the South Kaibab Trailhead entrance. There's my daughter and my awesome friend Diana, rebel by nature. It's windy, but that's pretty common out here. We have our micro spikes on. We are currently on the upper portion of the South Kaibab Trail, also known as the Chimney. And it's pretty breezy out here, but it's a beautiful view. Lots of sunshine ahead of us today, and the bottom should be in the 80s. And I think about right now it's about 45, so it's not too bad. Here's some of your first views into the canyon. The trail is icy and super muddy, but with micro spikes it makes it more manageable. We're coming up to the famous Point, which is about 3/4 of a mile down the South Kaibab Trail. And the trail conditions are actually pretty decent. Everything's dry and just dusty dirt. So about 1/4 mile after you get done with Point, you come across this little area right here. This is called Windy Ridge. It is definitely a windy area. It's a great spot for photos, for sunrise and sunset views as well. The next stop after Windy Ridge is Cedar Ridge, which is going to take you 1.5 miles down into the canyon, and it's a good turnaround spot if you're just doing a day hike. coming up to Cedar Ridge. This is a good day hike turning point. 1.5 miles in, there is a pit toilet. There is no water to drink on this trail, so you need to make sure you have enough water to pack in to get out. And there's another view of O'Neill Butte. You have some pretty stellar views. We are coming up to our next stop. This is O'Neill Butte. Something about the South Kaibab Trail, it's just so amazing, is it has all these great landmarks that kind of help you check off your progress mentally versus just seeing constant switchbacks. And the views are just unparalleled. They're just gorgeous. Highly recommend hiking in and hiking out this trail, but it definitely is full sun exposure, and in Arizona the heat can definitely get you. We are here now at Skeleton Point, which puts us just about 3 miles in from the trailhead area of the South Kaibab Trail, and we've gone down probably just over 2,000 feet in elevation, and the sun is super hot, but temperatures are still very comfortable. Not a ton of people on the trail. It's a weekday, but you can definitely see some people who started really early to avoid the hot weather that's going to be hitting the state this weekend. Here's your first view of the Colorado River when you're on the South Kaibab Trail. You have a pretty good view of a portion of the Tonto Trail and the construction that's going on over at the Plateau Point Trail, which has been closed now for, I think, 2 years. And you have a little glimpse of Bright Angel Campground down here, and the little bridge that goes across from the North Kaibab Trail. And it's always nice to see the river flowing green. You don't know what you're gonna get. Sometimes it's brown. But this is a really beautiful place to take pictures just around this corner. It's always the place where I've gotten some pretty stellar shots. This is the best photo op. So you put somebody where the sun's hitting on the trail, and then you step back and take a picture. It looks really cool. Here's our first glimpse of the red and whites, named for their changing in color from the sediment, red to white. And we've got a mule train coming back up from Phantom Ranch, probably carrying some mail, some trash, maybe some laundry, not sure. I think they have some laundry facilities for the residents down at Phantom Ranch. A lot of people actually hate coming out these. They don't bother me too much. They're a pretty short-lived switchback area of the South Kaibab Trail, and I think they're actually really pretty. Here's our view of the Clear Creek Trail area across the Colorado. You see that gorge. We're on the other side, and the Colorado River is what divides it. We are almost at the Tonto tip-off, where there are pit toilets and a resting shack where there's some benches to get a little reprieve from the sun. And you'll also be able to either make a choice where you continue on down the South Kaibab Trail to the river, or you can go east or west on the Tonto Trail. So we are just about to the bottom, and you can see the black South Kaibab suspension bridge and the remaining switchbacks of the South Kaibab Trail. And then we've got some helicopters working on the forever, ever going construction of the water line that continues to break, but hopefully they'll have this done the next year or two. We are just about at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and we are about to enter through the tunnel that leads you to the iconic black suspension South Kaibab Bridge. It is the only bridge that's accessible right now that can get you across the Colorado River right now. The Silver Bridge is currently closed due to the water line. That's where the water comes from Roaring Springs, and it's traveled underneath that bridge. Anyways, I'm excited for lunch, and we're gonna set up camp, then plan on grabbing some lemonade at Phantom Ranch and just relaxing for the rest of the day, maybe checking out the Colorado. are officially at the bottom in the Bright Angel Canyon, where there's a bunch of construction for the water line. But we are entering in the Bright Angel Campground area, and that's the Bright Angel Creek. And whenever it opens back up, this is also your entrance to the Bright Angel Trail. We are now entering the Phantom Ranch area. It is mighty toasty. We're heading over to the canteen to get some lemonade and send some postcards. Enjoyed some lemonade, and now we are down at the Colorado River enjoying cool toe dip, and then we'll probably have some dinner and head to bed. Got a long hike tomorrow. The sun is really hot, so we need an early start.